Their fans on cloud 20 after a 117-88.
I've never heard of cloud 20, Ernie. I heard of cloud 9.
Yes. I really haven't heard of cloud 10, but cloud 20 takes it to a whole nother level. Tell me you're kidding a little bit on the New York side after you're just joshing.
He's not joshing.
Ernie, I told you, the only thing I could think, move Porzingis to the bench. Because, you know, Derrick Rose and Melo going to get most of the shots. They're offensive-minded players. Shaq said it, and Kenny will have to admit, they brought 5 guys in off the bench I'd never heard of before. I'm telling you. I never heard of Justin Holiday, Willie, Herman Gomez, Ron Baker, Mendagas Kamensas, Sasha Vujacic. Those guys cannot.
You don't heard of Sasha was a Laker.
Yeah.
Huh? Didn't Sasha play with you with the Lakers?
No, he didn't play with me. He didn't play with me.
Sasha was what you ever hear that?
I'm going to tell you. Kylo Quinn and Brandon Jennings is okay, but they're not good enough.
I'm telling you what, Lance Thomas okay.
Hey,
had some good minutes.
I'm telling you what I'm basing it on. Ernie. Listen, the Cavaliers are the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Easily.
Easily. Not easily. They're the best team. Then you got Toronto, Boston, and I'm missing somebody.
But you
Milwaukee? No, not Milwaukee.
You've been talking about Indiana.
They're the top 4 teams. They're head and shoulders above everybody else. Then you got, I think the Wizards are they're going to be better. Detroit before the Wizards. No, they won't be. Then I think you got Detroit. Then you got Chicago, and maybe even Orlando and Milwaukee.
Wow. Again, no Atlanta mention.
Dude, why do you?
No Atlanta, because
no
Atlanta
Miami
should be ranked ahead of those teams.
No, they should.
Oh, come on.
Ernie,
so Atlanta's not going to make the playoffs either.
Ernie,
you listed 8 teams, and Atlanta wasn't one of them.
Because they lost an all-star point guard in Jeff Teague, and they lost an all-star in Al Horford. What team loses 2 all-stars
and still makes the playoffs?
Yes.
Atlanta.
Ernie, I think you get a bonus every time you miss Atlanta.
No, I'm just saying, Chuck.
Hey, first of all,
I think with Dwight Howard in there, I think you're going to be surprised with Dwight Howard's year back in his hometown. I think you'll be surprised.
I think Dwight Howard's a good pickup, but I think losing Jeff Teague, number 1, who I think really going to help Indiana, and also losing Al Horford. I think the problem is, Ernie, every time we're talking basketball, you always ask you where your next flight to Atlanta. You feel obligated to miss Atlanta. The Atlanta Hawks are not going to make the playoffs.
No, I don't. Well, I don't feel obligated.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
I'm just trying to make it fair and throw them into the conversation. You can't just ignore the team. I don't care if you like them or don't like them.
I don't dislike any team.
Ignore them.
No, you just like their style of play as it being a good team. I'm not saying the city or the guy on the team.
I'm saying losing Jeff Teague. You're wrong about that.
I don't think they're as good a team as they were last year. I think slightly a drop. But however, let's go back to the Knicks, man.
Okay.
You can't evaluate them off of tonight.
No, we're evaluating them because of the bench. Who are these guys, Kenny?
Well, Brandon Jennings and Quinn, those guys have played at a high level at certain times in their career so far. And they've helped. And they could be good bench players. And Porzingis going to the bench after 1 game.
No.
You can't say that's going to help them.
When I said going to the bench, it will really help. Okay, Brennan, you got Jennings and Porzingis in your second unit. You're better already.
No, I'm not bringing I'm going to find a trade or someone to help me before I bring a young budding star off the bench for no reason.
If Phil Jackson, Steve Mills sitting around people trying to get some of their players, they're going to be waiting by the phone.